In today's video guys, let's take a look at official ND filters from GoPro that are compatible with GoPro Hero 13 Black. So ND filters are used to create motion blur. So if you want to highlight the speed and have that cinematic feel and make your photos or videos look more dynamic, then this accessory is going to be exactly for you. So inside of this package you get a silicone case that has 4 ND filters inside of it, starting from ND4, 8, 16 and 32. So you can use them in different lighting conditions. You also get a lens cap to protect the filter from scratches, so you can just throw it in your camera bag and not worry about it. And finally, there's a soft microfiber cleaning cloth that can be used to keep the filter nice and clean. Now, let me show you how to put it on your GoPro. First of all, how does an ND filter work? Well, everyone keeps saying that they are basically like sunglasses to your camera, and that's actually true. They only reduce the amount of light that's coming to your camera lens. You don't get any improved colors from it or better contrast, but what you do get is that motion blur, which makes it look like more natural to the human eye and makes it feel like in real life. So on this channel I have already reviewed a couple of ND filters, yet most of them slightly changed the colors of my videos, or Hypersmooth stabilization was simply not good enough. I could only use them for taking photos. What makes GoPro ND filters unique is that all of these problems are gone. You see, GoPro Hero 13 Black has this special setting that's called Auto Cinematic. And when you select it, GoPro adjusts its shutter speed and finds that sweet spot. So you have just enough motion blur and a stable video. And the thing is that you don't have to change any settings yourself because the camera does everything for you. And maybe it's not perfect because you still can see a little bit of shakes here and there, especially when you see it on a big screen, but the video is usable. So finally you can use ND filters and Hypersmooth stabilization together. So what's cool about GoPro Hero 13 Black is that it can detect which ND filter is being used, and it can suggest you to change it based on different lighting conditions. It's gonna tell you whether you should use a darker or a brighter one, so you don't have to guess it yourself. You know, a typical photo from GoPro looks as if it's frozen in time. And what I mean by that is that you can't feel the speed in it. It just looks as if you stop there for a moment and snap the photo. And with ND filters, you add that motion blur in the background, so it feels like you're moving fast. If, for example, you are mountain biking or driving a car, then having that motion blur in the background can highlight the speed and make your photos more dynamic. And finally, all of these ND filters are fully waterproof up to 10 meters and have a hydrophobic lens coating so they can repel water drops from it. Which means that you can use your GoPro during water sport activities such as kayaking, surfing or paddleboarding. Alright guys, so this is everything that GoPro ND filters have to offer. Honestly, I think that these ND filters are the best ones that I've ever used for my GoPro. The colors are perfect, stabilization is good enough, and they don't have black vignette in the corners when shooting in wider field of view. I just can't say anything wrong about it. They just work perfectly. So these ND filters cost around $70 if you get it in a retail shop. However, you can get it for like $55 on official GoPro website if you are a GoPro subscriber. I will say that ND filters are simply a must-have for everyone who wants to emphasize the speed element. It simply looks more natural to the human eye. You don't need a gimbal to use them, they work fine with just a camera itself, so I totally recommend it. Now, if you found some value in my content and you learned something from it, don't forget to give this video a thumb up. This way you support my channel by a lot and you help me reach more people. Thank you so much and see you guys in the next video.